Welcome back to the channel, everybody, and thank you very much for 1 year of sim racing. In that year, I now have 351 followers. I've had 22,500 views, lots of likes, lots of comments, but more importantly, how are my race stats? 205 races, 8 wins, 60 top 5s, and 120 top 10s. Not bad for my first year, but it's time to push and try and get some better results. Currently in the Super Tourers, I am running third. I am 3 points behind second place. And tonight we've got a race with Les Bradford, who no doubt is going to take the win, and Phil Clopper's another guy who raced from South Africa. We're all trying to get the hang of these Super Tourers. Now we've got 5 people in the race tonight at Spa, so there's a chance for some good points. Can I get up to second position? So grab yourself a cup of tea or coffee, or if it's that time of the evening, something stronger, and enjoy. Okay, so let's get to the start of the race. I'm not quite sure why we have green lights at the moment, because the race hadn't started, but you'll see the revs go up on the cars in just a second. Here we go, we're waiting for the lights. Once the lights go out, we all head away. I'm in the Laguna on the left-hand side. Les is in the red Honda on the right. The white Honda on the right, that's Phil Clopper's got a bad start there. I'm out on the wide and Les has given me room. I've managed to get round him, and for some reason Les has moved over to the right, but he's protected his second place. And here we go, heading down to the first set of corners, Eau Rouge, then up to the long Camel Straight, where I want to try and get away as far ahead as I can. Now at this point, I wasn't sure where we were going with it, but it seemed to be that Les was going to protect my lead for me at the beginning. And then after that, he was going to start to hassle me. So in the Camel Straight, quite a good lead there. Les is trying to avoid the slipstream. Pulls across in front of the third place guy. And that just gives me a little bit of time to get away and start getting into my rhythm. Now, the gamble that I started with on this was to go on hard tyres. I thought it was a gamble. It turned out everyone had gone on hard tyres, but I had a little bit of an issue with the tyre pressures that I'd set. But at the beginning, that didn't seem to make any difference. So trying to protect my lead through that long left there, a little bit difficult through that double left. I always get the line wrong, but that first time out, I managed to nail it. And just trying to stay ahead for the long final straight up to the bus stop before we get to the start-finish line. Hoping that I'm not going to get dive bombed at the chicane. Trying to stay within track limits for the left-hander. Les goes a bit wide there. That just means I can get away a bit more hard on the brakes and trying to hit the apex here for the chicane to then start lap 2.
You're in the lead.
I really need Les to stay out of my slipstream here, and I need Phil to catch up. Come on Phil, man up, get with him. Yeah, Les is with me now. Les is way quicker than me. Gone wide there. He's with me. Now, I think Les might be helping me here.
Okay, Ian, don't let this guy distract you.
Lost a little bit of time getting into that chicane. I went a bit wide. He's pushing me all the way. In fact, if he gave me a nudge, I'd be going a bit quicker.
Your rear tyres are cold.
Yeah, I'm aware of that, Jim. I'm not so worried though, to be fair. I'm more worried about the big red Honda in the back window. Love getting the 34s. Not gonna happen now. As soon as you get in the power on this, it wants to understeer. He is pushing me all the way. Go on, Les.
All right. Still there.
So a bit further into the race now. Les is right behind me here. And I know he's going to be coming past. So I let him go. He goes up on the right hand side. Takes the lead coming through the chicane. Let's take a lap on board with Les, who is the master at this. We'll just sit back and let him get on with it. He went into the lead here, got a good run out of La Source. This was the start of the fastest lap of the race. Les just showing why he is leading this championship at the moment. Flat through Eau Rouge, I cannot get that at the moment. Down the Kemmel straight, moving over to the right just to avoid any slipstream. Not that I'm anywhere near him. Braking as late as he dares. Quick change down to second. Waiting on the power to get that front end. He's got a lot more front end than I have on mine. But he's missed that apex, which I'm pretty good with. Coming up to Bruxelles. Braking late down to second. Waiting on the power again to get on that power on the way out. Just a little bit of rotation from the rear. And then up to the left-hander, which I really struggle with. Moves over to the right, gets a bit of curb. Waits on the power in fourth. Till he's got the front in, then feeds in the power on the way out. Backed off the time there a little bit. In fact, I don't think this was his fastest lap. I think that was one previously. I've caught him up a little bit now. I spoke to Les afterwards and he was struggling with getting heat into the tyres. I was the opposite, mine were overheating. Flat through Blanchimont. A little bit of a lift there. And brake much later than I do for the chicane. Misses the first apex. Gets it nice and tight for the second one. That's a lap from Mr. Bradford. So last couple of laps now, and Les was not going to make it easy for me. Really tight through Eau Rouge here. Just the slightest nudge could have sent both of us off, but I've got a lot of trust in Les and the way he drives, and as he does with me. And coming down a Kemmel straight, and nothing between us. Now he could easily have dived out here, but as I then realised, he was helping me in a team-like way. That he's going to be obviously leading the championship, and he's doing everything he can to see if I can get second and secure that in Division 1. Now on to the final lap. Les is still there, and actually the pressure helped. Trying to make my car as wide as possible. Still wasn't sure if he was going to take a dive here, but I was pretty sure he was going to stay with me. At this point, my lap times had dropped off about a couple of seconds a lap. And you just saw Phil Kloppers come into the picture there. He managed to get past third place, and he was about 7 or 8 seconds behind, so I couldn't afford to make a mistake here. Still managing to hit those apexes, but really struggling with tyres. On to the final stretch, and I've got to take my hat off to Les. Thank you very much, Les, for letting me take the win again. At some point I'll be able to give you a decent race. Just not quite yet. On the brakes for the final chicane, didn't get the dive up the inside, but it was close. Had to protect the line on the way out, and he was right with me, pretty much pushing me over the line. We took the checkered flag, and then it's time for just a bit of playing around with us at the end. Why not? Couple of handbrake turns, and a race well done. Well, that was another great fun race. Yes, it was a bit runaway with myself and Les, and I think Les enjoys following me as much as he does winning races. So thank you very much, Les, for the teamwork there, and that indeed has helped me in the championship. Looking at Division 1, I am now in second place, but a long way behind Les. It looks like Les went into another race later on and got some higher points. So he's now on 274 points. I'm on 130. Thomas in third place on 100. So I need to try and maintain that now. And it's been tough trying to get where I am. So it's going to be tough trying to get better as well. But I want to thank all of you who have subscribed, all of you who have commented, all of you who like the videos and watch the videos, and I'd love more of you to see it as well. But I especially want to thank people like Les, like Phil, like Ian, all the guys that I've met now who are sim racing, and we're all helping each other along. And I've forgotten some names as well, but you all know who you are. We tag each other in our posts, and it's been a great year, so I want to carry on. What's next for this year? Well, the Thrustmaster TSXW, I think maybe I'm outgrowing it. So what are your thoughts? What do I go to next? Do I go Fanatec? Do I go Moser? I'm thinking Moser. What do you think? Let me know in the comments, and don't forget to like and subscribe the video, and I will see you all on track soon.